Jason Allen, he is live at Medical City McKinney at that hospital now with more details about some of those victims. Jason.
Hey, Steve. So it's interesting to hear JD talk about that, about putting some of these people into police cars and then getting them to medical facilities as quickly as they could. This likely would have been one of those facilities. This just a couple of miles to the north from the shopping center. There are a couple of hospitals that are close by, but law enforcement likely would have known this was one of them to bring people to. Not a lot of activity, as you can see back here behind me tonight as you're looking at the emergency room, the spot where the ambulances would pull in. But earlier in the day, and we can show you some of this video, there was clearly a law enforcement presence here. Law enforcement was moving in and out of the doors there to the emergency room, and this is a level 2 trauma center. As you've mentioned, reporters have mentioned, Medical City has told us that as many as 8 patients were brought to their trauma facilities. Doesn't mean that they were all here. There is a level 1 center that is down to the south in Plano. There's also a Texas Health Hospital just a few miles away as well. The patients we know about, those who were being treated by Medical City doctors, I think as Olivia mentioned, they range in age from just a child, just 5 years old, all the way up to someone who was 61 years old. And we also know from that update just about an hour ago now that a couple of those patients who were able to make it away from the shopping center this afternoon alive, when they left, they could not be saved by doctors when they got to the hospital. And we know that there are also 3 others still considered to be critical condition, so they are still fighting very hard to make it tonight, we believe. There hasn't been really any specific information yet, Steve and Nicole, on the extent of the injuries to any of those people who were brought here, just kind of really those initial conditions and those ages as they work really right now through those overnight hours to try to keep the number of deaths from climbing any higher after this incident.
Tough enough. There's no doubt it has been tough enough, and we hope that everything goes much better for those individuals who are now hospitalized. Jason, so thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. We have also learned that there will be a vigil tomorrow honoring the victims of today's mass tragedy. That vigil, it's going to be held at the Cottonwood Creek Church that is located on Sam Rayburn Tollway in the community of Allen. That vigil starts at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.